present to you a real Scotsman, Charlie Robertson.
Sweet. Definitely.
Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'll put this down a wee bit. I'm not that big. That's better. That's better. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. I don't know where to start. This is my first time over the land of the free, as they call it, and I'm overwhelmed with the welcome that I've had over the last couple of days, and I'm still up there, 35,000 feet in the air. I just haven't touched ground yet. But the welcome I've had has been absolutely amazing. I've been wondering why, but it's all down to everybody down here at the moment. They've all got some sort of Scottish blood running through them, and you all know that you always get a welcome over in Scotland. And before I came over here, after seeing all the sights around here, just looking at the hills around, it just puts you so much in mind of where I come from and where a lot of you people hearts still lie, which led me to write a wee thing. I've got a habit of writing things. I thought I'd read this out to you. I'll probably end up crying, although I wrote this myself. But this is to do with the people that come over here way back in the days of just before Culloden, leading up to Culloden, after Culloden, aftermath of Culloden. And I now know, coming over here, why they decided to come over here. Such a beautiful part of the world. But the ship set sail from a Scottish shore. The wind it howled, and the sea it did roar. They could not tell where their new life would be in that far off land across the sea. But they knew that they could not remain in this land full of strife, hunger and pain. They were forced to leave the place where they were born by the evil tyrants full of hatred and scorn. Leaving their homes, their rivers and streams, gone with their lands, their hopes and their dreams. No more in the hills and the glens would they roam. They were off to a foreign land, so far from home. The crossing was rough, it took its toll, and death came slowly to many a poor soul. They knew it would be hard for them to survive, as it would take them many a week for them to arrive. The weeks they went by, they were so long at sea, but soon they would find land, a place to be free, a place they could live without fear for their lives, in a new world full of hope for their children and wives. Leaving their homes, their rivers and streams, gone with the lands, their hopes and their dreams. No more in the hills and the glens would they roam. They were off to a foreign land, so far from home. So one fine morning, as the sun it did rise, they stood on the ship's deck with a gleam in their eyes. As before them they couldn't believe what they saw. Tranquil waters, blue sky and a coastline so broad. The ship set anchor off the Carolina coast, and Thomas McCracken stood up and he made a fine toast. Let's raise a glass before this ship we depart to the land that we've left that's so dear to our heart. And always remember where you came from and pass on to others our traditions and song. The Scots blood that runs through us will never diminish. You will see this journey through to the finish. So into the rowboats they did disembark to head to Charleston before it got dark. This was their future starting to unravel, but for some it was still a long way to travel. Some remained in east where the prospects were best, while the ones from the Highlands headed northwest. Their journey would be hard. It was many a mile, but they knew on arrival it would be all worthwhile. Leaving their homes, their rivers and streams, gone with the lands, their hopes and their dreams. No more in the hills and the glens would they roam. They were off to a foreign land, so far from home. The days and the weeks they did pass, and eventually they could smell the trees, fresh air, and the grass. And as the sun burnt through the morning mist, they saw the mountains and the peaks where it kissed. They arrived at a place that was so much like home, where the eagle did fly and the deer it did roam. They had come to their long journey's end, to a land where the rest of their lives they would spend. So here we are today, and the blood it still runs strong, celebrating the Scots culture and the music and song, remembering our ancestors and holding their memory dear, because if it was not for them, we would not be here. And although this land is where that you all came, you all come all hame, your hearts are in Scotland, and there they will remain. So I will raise my glass and say, Slanjiva, bless you all. Alba, Kubra.
Sanjiva!
All right.